I used to think one more strategy would fix it, one more setup, one more course, but the truth hit hard. I didn't need a new strategy. I needed a new version of myself. Every trader says they want success, but few are willing to face what success demands. This is that moment of truth. What if the real reason traders fail isn't the market, the broker, or bad entries, but the dream they keep chasing? Every morning, thousands of traders stare at glowing charts, chasing one magical setup that will finally make them free. For a moment, it works. A few wins, a rush of dopamine, screenshots shared online, and then it all collapses. Accounts bleed, hope fades, and the cycle begins again. That's not failure. That's the illusion of success, a trap built by emotions, impatience, and false promises. Today, we pull back the curtain. No hype, no shortcuts. Just the truth about how professionals survive while 95% vanish. This isn't financial advice. It's education for those ready to stop gambling and start thinking like traders. Every trader stands before two invisible doors. Behind the first is consistency, steady growth, small risks, years of discipline. Behind the second is excitement, fast wins, sleepless nights, and eventual destruction. Most say they want the first door, but when the candles move fast, their hands betray them. They chase volatility, double positions, and call it instinct. The truth, they're not trading the market, they're trading their emotions. The 5% who last choose boredom over thrill. They treat trading like a craft, not a casino. Social media made trading look like a shortcut to luxury. Every scroll shows profits, jets, and students winning 300% overnight. But the posts never show what happened after. No one shows the blown accounts, the margin calls, the quiet shame. This fantasy built the 95% trap, the idea that success is one course, one indicator, one guru away. So traders hop from strategy to strategy, abandoning each after a few losses. They mistake activity for progress, motion for mastery. Real traders ask one question: does my method have positive expectancy? If the answer is no, nothing else matters. Not win rate, not confidence, not hope. Because trading isn't about being right, it's about having math on your side. Here's the law every profitable trader lives by: expectancy. It's simple math: win percent times average win minus loss percent times average loss equals expectancy. If that number is positive, you have an edge. If it's negative, you're gambling. Imagine flipping a coin. Heads, you win $2. Tails, you lose $1. You could lose more than half the time and still make money. That's how casinos win. Not luck, but probability. Now apply it to your trading. Risk 1% to make 2. Even at 40% accuracy, you still grow. Professionals don't crave accuracy. They crave expectancy. They don't brag about 10 wins in a row. They brag about surviving 10 losses and still being ahead. The first rule of trading psychology: stay alive long enough for your edge to work. That means never risking more than 1 to 2% per trade. It sounds slow, but survival is power. Lose 10 trades in a row at 10% risk? You're wiped out. Lose 10 at 1%? You're down 10%. Still in the game. This is called survival math. It's not exciting, but it's why professionals exist while dreamers disappear. Control risk first, profit second. Because the market rewards those who can endure. Without rules, there is no system, only emotion. Rules turn chaos into probability. Trade only at defined sessions. Risk 1% max. Stop loss and take profit preset. Journal every trade. When you follow rules, you remove emotion. When you break them, you feed your shadow. Think of pilots. They fly through storms using checklists, not feelings. That's why aviation is safe. Your trading should be too. Backtesting isn't optional. It's your proof of truth. Take your system and test it over 100 past trades. Track the win rate, risk to reward, drawdown. The data will tell you if your edge is real or fantasy. Once you see the numbers, doubt fades. 3 losses in a row no longer hurt. You know the math. Confidence replaces hope. Backtesting transforms trading from guessing to engineering. And that's what separates professionals from gamblers. Even with the perfect system, you'll still face the hardest enemy: yourself. Fear, greed, boredom, pride. They whisper every day, Fear says, cut it early. Greed says, add one more lot. Hope says, it'll come back. Ego says, you're smarter than the market. But discipline says nothing, it just follows the plan. Trading psychology isn't about killing emotion, it's about training it. Your emotions are signals, not masters. Fear shows risk is too big. Greed shows your ego's driving. Listen, adjust, but never obey them blindly. Trading mastery isn't built in weeks. It's forged in thousands of decisions done right when no one's watching. Paul Tudor Jones once said, don't focus on making money. Focus on protecting what you have. The market doesn't reward speed. It rewards endurance. Your edge compounds over time. Your job is not to win today. It's to still be here tomorrow. That's the secret behind every long-term trader you admire. Time plus discipline equals freedom. You've walked through illusion and truth. You now know the real battle isn't on the chart, it's in your mind. So here's your challenge. Before your next trade, ask, am I chasing excitement or executing my edge? Because one question decides which road you walk. If this message hit you deep, like the video. Share it with a trader who needs clarity. Subscribe and join this community of disciplined minds building mastery, patience, and peace. We're not here for jackpots. We're here for longevity. Welcome to the 5%. Welcome to Trading Psychology Unlocked.